me, Allie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your day. I'm here today with a huge, and I mean huge, unboxing for September 2016. I got a ton of packages at my P.O. box this month, as well as on my doorstep, so I figured I would just do one really large unboxing on my channel rather than like 4 or 5 smaller videos. Because this is going to probably be a lengthier video, I'm going to link all the start times for each specific subscription in the description below. That was a definite tongue twister. So if you're here just for POPSUGAR, I will link the start time in the description below. Just for Fabfitfun, again, in the description below. I will also link all the websites and social media platforms for each of these sub boxes if you're interested in checking them out and getting a wide variety of what they are all about. After watching this video, if you have any other questions and concerns, just ask them in the comments below and I'll try my hardest to get back to them as soon as possible. And without further ado, let's get right into this unboxing. So this first package right here came to my P.O. box and I am so excited about it because it is from a company that sells Disney scented candles. That's right, Disney scented candles. I actually already opened this one up because I already knew what it was going to be. It's not a surprise, but they contacted me on Instagram asking if I'd be interested in reviewing one of their candles, and they let me pick out the scent, and I picked the Jack and Sally scent from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is by Walter and Rosie Candle Company, and again, I will link all their information in the description below. Again, I already opened this and smelled it, and it smells exactly like Halloween Town would smell like. In my mind, if I had to like picture what Halloween Town would smell like, this is what it would smell like. It smells amazing. The packaging and the label is just so cute. And again, it's by Walter and Rosie Candle Company, the happiest scents on earth. So looking in the box, I actually noticed that there's something else in there that I didn't realize that they were sending me. I thought that they were just sending me a candle, but they also sent me some candle melt, and this is in the scent, are you ready for it? Foolish Mortals. That is my favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom, the Haunted Mansion, and this scent is inspired by the Haunted Mansion. It is called Foolish Mortals. Let's open it up and smell it. Oh my god. I don't really know how I would describe that. It smells amazing, but I don't know like what scent I would compare it to. It just smells really good. And again, the packaging is so cute. Right in the center, they have little bats flying around. This next package is by the Lost Bros Trading Company, and if you are a Disney fan, I'm sure you've seen all of the Lost Bros Trading Company shirts. A lot of like famous Disney vloggers have been sent their Disney shirts, and they kind of wear them in a lot of their pictures for promo purposes. And I got one, and I'm so excited. So I got probably the coolest shirt in the entire world. It looks a little big, I might have to work on it a little bit, but it is the Mickey Waffles and Bacon shirt. So this is the front, they have a little logo right in the front, and when you turn it around in the back, it's like this huge Mickey's Waffles with bacon. It kind of looks like the crossbow and skulls, but instead of the skull, you have the Mickey Waffle, and you also have 2 bacon strips instead of bones. So again, this is pretty large. I might have to cut it up a little bit to make it fit, but I cannot wait to wear this. I think out of all like the Disney shirts I've ever seen, this is probably the coolest one. Now onto lifestyle / beauty / fashion type boxes and bags. The first one I'm going to open up is Ipsy, and let's see what she has in store for this month. So this is everything that I'm pulling out of the bag. It looks like I have either an extra item or it just didn't fit in the bag. The bag for this month is very pretty. I like it. So it's black, it has this gold kind of stripe right across, and then it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 women that are kind of like dancing or having their hands up in the air. The whole inspiration for this month is Glamazon. So instead of like Amazon, Glamazon, to glam, to give a damn. That's really cute. I like that logo. That's really cute. So again, this is the bag for the month. And here is another product. I don't know if this is an add-on, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products this month. So this just must not have fit in the actual bag. So So let's start with that first item that didn't fit into the actual bag. This is the Coastal Scents Limited Edition brush by Elite Brushes. This is the medium shadow brush, and the Ipsers get 30% off, so they must have kind of partnered up with Ipsy this month, and they're going to be giving you 30% off if you want to buy some of their brushes. On the back, they show you that they have like a huge bag full of brushes, but this again is a shadow brush, and I actually just started using brushes on my eyes. I usually just use my fingers. If you ever watched my makeup tutorials in the past, they're not really good, but I always use my fingers. But I actually just started using brushes, and I have to say it does work a lot better. So the next package is completely from like head to toe in a different language. It sounds like it might be French, but I'm not even going to attempt to read it. The only word that I can actually read on here is serum, and it also says sensitive skin. Everything else is pretty much in a different language, but I'm just going to assume that this is a serum for your face, and I'm going to assume that it is for sensitive skin, which is perfect for me. This is definitely a little trial size, which is totally okay. But again, I mean, there's not too much that you can say about it because I can't read too much into it, but it is just a serum, and this is what it looks like when it goes on. It's pretty lightweight, and my skin kind of absorbs it really well. Yeah, it goes in really well. So I guess I'll just use this on my face. Super awesome next item. This is by Too Faced, which is one of my favorite makeup brands out there. This is the Lip Injection Extreme Instantly Sexy Lips. It is an instant and long-term lip plumper. Now this looks like a pretty decent size for a sample subscription service. So let's open it up. I've never ever used a lip plumper before. I lied. I used one before when I was in like high school, and it's supposed to like tingle your lips. I don't even remember the company, but it was like trending at the time when I was in high school, and everybody was using it, and it just made your lips feel really tingly. I never feel like it plumped your lips out. I just feel like it ever just really tingled my lips up and made them feel numb, but I never feel like I got bigger lips from it. So I will try this out. I obviously have lipstick on right now, so I can't try it out now, but I will try it out and try to remember to put in the description below how I liked it. I feel like I always say that, and you guys call me out for it, that I say I'm gonna try it and then write about it in the description below, and then I will try it and then never write in the description below. So you guys always call me out on that, and I'm gonna try to get better with that. But when I do try this out, as I drop it, hopefully I'll remember to let you know in the description below how I liked it. 2 items left in the Ipsy bag for this month, and the second to last thing that I'm pulling out is by Trustique, and this is a mini highlight stick. I actually just filmed a video yesterday that will probably go up after this one on like a full face glam look for dummies. Me being the dummy, I kind of watched some tutorials online and then kind of tried to mimic them on my own, and I use a highlighter for the first time, and I'm actually really impressed with it. So I'm kind of excited that I'm getting this month, so I can kind of practice a little more. And Jax is going crazy right now. Jax is actually eating all the little peanuts that are in this box, and well, he's not eating them, but he's chewing on them. So if you hear a little chewing, that's Jax right in the corner, just eating away at the box. But anyways, I'm really excited to try this out because I did kind of experiment with it the other day, and now I kind of want to try to master it. And the final item that I got in the Ipsy bag for September 2016 makes me very happy. If I have mentioned this once on my channel, I mention it about 1,000,000 times. I am obsessed with when Ipsy or Boxycharm or POPSUGAR or Fabfitfun or whoever it may be sends hair products. They always end up being my favorite products of that month or of that quarter. They're always just such great quality, and they leave my hair feeling really hydrated and really healthy afterwards. This month I am getting the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day, and this is a 5-in-1 styling treatment. That was an amazing Ipsy bag in my personal opinion. I'm definitely digging all the products that they sent me this month, and I will absolutely be getting use out of each and every single one of them. Now we're going to move on to Boxycharm. Boxycharm is definitely in my top 5 favorite sub boxes out there. I mention this in almost every single video, but I feel like Boxycharm is the one box that you are getting an insane bang for your buck. It is only $21 a month, and every single month you are getting like close to $100 or sometimes even over $100 worth of products. So on the back they tell you all the products you're going to get. I'm not going to read the products because I like to be surprised, but I will tell you that the retail value, for these products are $11, $15, $22, $49.95 and $13. So again, crazy, crazy bang for your buck. This month, the whole theme is Camp Glam. And let's start off with the first item that I'm pulling out, another hair item. Yes, very excited about this. This is the Project Beauty Hair Girth. This is in the Strawberry Banana scent, and it is a soothing yogurt hair mask with prebiotics, quinoa, and super botanicals for beautiful hair. Yay! So in case you are new to Boxycharm, you are always going to receive full-size products. Ipsy is only $10 a month, but you only get 4 to 5 sample beauty products, and sometimes they throw in a full-size product. This subscription service is $21 a month, but you are guaranteed 4 or 5 full-size products every single month. So that's just something to throw out there if you are not really familiar with Boxycharm and you're interested in subbing to them. You will always get full-size products. The next thing I'm pulling out is the Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette, and the colors look really pretty. They're kind of like my go-to colors, very natural colors. Oh my god, this color in the middle is gorgeous. It's like a gold shimmer. I think that these are perfect for fall, and if you guys follow my channel, you know that fall is my favorite season and I get excited about anything that has to do with fall. So I'm getting really excited about this palette. I cannot wait to play around with it and kind of use this for some fall fashion looks. Next up, we are receiving an eyeliner, and this is by the brand Hikari, and it is in the shade Raven, which, I don't know, makes me kind of think that it's maybe a purple color. I don't know why I think purple when I think Raven. I know it should be black, but I'm kind of thinking purple in my head. This is also a mineral-based eyeliner, so it should be pretty sensitive to your skin. Kind of hoping this is a purple color. It's not, it's a black, which is what you would think it would be for Raven. I don't know why I think purple when I think Raven, but yeah, it's black. But I use black every single day, so it's all good. Following the eyeliner, which went on very smooth by the way, we are getting a nail polish, and let's try to not ignore the fact that 3 of my nails have popped off. I'm sure you already noticed it in this video. I have the Kiss press-on nails right now. They are my absolute favorite, and I've had them on for just about 2 weeks, so they are starting to pop and lift at this point, and I think 2 weeks having them on is a pretty high quality fake nail. But again, 3 of them already popped off, and the rest of them, they've seen some better days. So usually when I put fake nails on, I kind of give my nails about 1.5 weeks to 2 weeks to kind of like rest and breathe before I put another set on. So during those off weeks, if you want to call them, I like to paint my nails just actual nail polish on my actual nail. So this is the Butter London, and the color or the shade is Yummy Mummy, which is perfect for Halloween, my favorite holiday. And the final item in the Boxycharm box for this month is by Pure. This is the Lip Lure Hydrating Lip Lacquer, and it is in the shade Mystic. The color looks kind of purple. I don't know why I think everything looks purple today, but this color actually does look purple, and they have a picture of it. So this, I don't know, it looks like it's a 2-parter. Oh no, okay, so it's just 1 part right over here, and this is where you kind of, can you hear that? You squeeze it on up, you twist it, and then it should come out in this little sponge applicator. Not seeing it yet. It's getting a little darker. There we go. It's purple, I was right. Okay, so let's try this out. Ah! Most gorgeous color I have ever seen. Oh my goodness, so pretty, and it is not sticky at all, and this sponge applicator is very nice. I'm enjoying this a lot. So pretty. So that was another fan-freaking-tastic box by Boxycharm. 2 thumbs way up high into the sky. Now we're going to be moving on to Fabfitfun, and Fabfitfun rocks so hard. It is a quarterly box, which means you're only going to get 4 a year, 1 for every season, and I've said this 700,000 times before, but this is the box for fall, and fall is just my absolute jam. It is my favorite. Everything about fall just makes me really, really happy. So I'm very intrigued to see what they have in store for this month. When you open the box up, you get 2 pamphlets. On this pamphlet is all the products and their prices. I'm gonna put that down for now because I wanna be surprised. And then you also get like a little brochure. This is like one of the only subscription services that I know that does this, and it's really cool. It gives you like interviews with people, how to wear some of the products that they're giving you, social media accounts, etc. So I'm gonna put this over to the side and I will read that later. Now we're going to jump into this box. And the first thing that I'm pulling out of the box is this body oil French lavender, and this is by Mullen and Sparrow. This is a skin firming, hydrating, and antioxidant rich oil, which is perfect for dry skin. Dry skin is right around the corner because after fall comes winter and my body just does not react very well to it. So this is really, really perfect. I also live in an area where it snows a ridiculous amount come the winter time. So again, this is absolutely perfect. It is super oily. It's really pretty and I like the packaging. Let's give it a little sniff. Oh, it smells really good. A little strong, but not like potent, like a good kind of strong, like you're definitely gonna smell it for a while, but not so strong that it's like, oh my god, that's all I can smell for the rest of the day. It smells really good. Oh, I'm liking it. Guys, how cute is this? It is a plastic tumbler for your tea or your coffee or your hot chocolate or whatever you want to put in there. And it says joy comes in the morning, and it is by the Creative Company. I'm obsessed with this. It's really, really cute. I'm going to bring this into my classroom because we have some very, very sleepy students in my classroom, and we always try to tell them like, you know, so many great things happen in the morning, you have to wake up. So I'm gonna bring this in and I'm gonna show them that joy comes in the morning along with really great learning. There's seriously so much jam-packed into this box that I don't really even know what to pull out next, so I'm just going to like close my eyes and grab something. The next thing that I am pulling out is the Brow Gal. This is the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks, and this is to do your face a favor. So let's open this up and see exactly what it is. I'm assuming it's just a gel for your eyebrows, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so this is just like a water-resistant clear gel for your eyebrows. And I did my eyebrows for the first time ever the other day. I didn't do them in today's video, but I did like a full glam makeup look and I did my eyebrows and it was interesting. So much credit to like those beauty gurus on YouTube or people who actually know how to do their makeup because it was such hard work. But now that I tested it out, I'm gonna try to master it in the future, and this would be really cool to kind of just like put over your brows, get them in place. I don't even think I'm doing anything right now because again, I'm not doing all my eyebrows, but that feels really nice on and it's not heavy at all. So thumbs down for just filming an entire clip on probably my favorite item in this box and then losing it because my camera wanted to shut off. But thumbs up for the next item that I'm pulling out of the box. I already opened it because like I said, I just filmed this clip already. Look at this blanket scarf. This was one of the spoilers that they sent out and I was instantly super excited about this box. Blanket scarves are really expensive, first of all. They are so trendy and so cute for the fall. It is ridiculously soft. I am loving the pattern. I can just see this with like some brown boots and like a little hat or a beanie and just like a little pumpkin spice latte in my hand because I'm just so basic, but I love this. I'm gonna put it on right now. I just tried it out for the previous clip, but because my hair is in pigtails, it doesn't look super great right now. I think it will look better when I have my hair down or in curls, but let's try it out. I don't even really know how to wear these, but I don't know, I guess you just like wrap it around and kind of play around with it until you get like a fun and funky look. And again, it just looks weird right now because my hair is in pigtails, but I'm sure it's gonna look really nice when I have my hair down or in nice soft little curls. There are still 8 items left in this box. 8 items left in this box, and I already unboxed so many awesome things. You are getting an amazing, crazy bang for your buck when you subscribe to Fabfitfun. It is only $49.95 per season, and you are getting like unreal things in this box. I am loving the fall box so far. The next thing I'm pulling out is the Spongella Burgundy Rose Beyond Cleansing Body Wash Infused Buffer. This is a multi-use body wash and buffer, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, cleanse, exfoliates, hydrates, and massages, and it is cruelty free. The next two things that I'm pulling out, I believe, are sponsored items or special extra add-ons, because they are things that you could just get at the market, and typically when you can get things at a market, they are special extras or sponsored items. This is the Secret Outlast Clear Gel Body Deodorant, and this is the Cottonelle for Fabfitfun, and on the bottom it says #sponsor. So I was right, sponsored items are kind of like extra items that don't weigh in on the value of your actual box. So if you're paying $50 for the box, this did not value in on the money that you are paying for the box. This is just extra items that these companies have sent to Fabfitfun because they want to get their name out there. So I've used Secret about a million times before. I believe I even have one in my upstairs bathroom right now. So I know that I like Secret, and I've also used Cottonelle as well. They're amazing tissues. So both of these are great special extras, and I don't think this is even a tissue. I think that this is more of like a wipe, like a wet wipe. Yeah, it's more like a wet wipe. I'm gonna bring these right into my classroom because my classroom could use as many wet wipes as humanly possible. The next two items go together. They are kind of like a twofer. We are getting a coloring book as well as some colored pencils, and both of these are exclusively for Fabfitfun. This is the Nature Coloring Book to Illustrate and to Meditate, and these are the colored pencils from Pencils of Primrose. The next item makes me a little bit nervous. I don't really know how I feel about it. We are getting some toe socks. These are the toe socks made exclusively for Fabfitfun. They have grips on the back, and then they just have all these little sections that your toes go into. I don't really like that. The only thing I can think about using this for would be like if you're doing yoga at your house. I think that these would be really awesome to do like yoga in your living room because they have the grips and it kind of like lets your toes be free. But I don't know, I just get really nervous when they have the socks that kind of like section off your toes. I feel like your toes should just be all together. There are two items left in the box for the season, and I'm going to say what I believe to be best for last. So the second to last thing that I'm pulling out is by Skin Laundry of California. This is a restoring night serum with antioxidants, vitamins, and peptides that help reduce the first signs of aging. Now, I'm 28 years old. I'm going to be 29 in 2 months, which means 30 is right around the corner, and whether I'm ready for it or not, my skin is going to start aging. Right now, I feel like I'm very fortunate. I don't have wrinkles or anything yet, but again, I'm going to be 30 soon, and that aging process, it's just gonna happen. So it is never too soon to kind of prep your skin for what is to come. I'm definitely gonna start using these serums and these anti-aging serums and these anti-wrinkle serums more on the regular because I just really wanna protect my skin and kind of give it the best that it can possibly get. So this last item in the box for this month is everything. This is the Nude Collection by Pure Cosmetics, and it is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. This reminds me a lot of the Naked palette, and I've always wanted the Naked palette, but it's just so expensive, so I've never bought it before. I've never had one of these really nice eyeshadow palettes before that has like a huge variety of all these different colors. Again, these colors are absolutely perfect for the fall, and fall aside, these are pretty much the only colors I use because I really only use nude and natural colors, and these are so pretty. A lot of them are matte colors, other ones are more like a shimmer glitter color, and I'm living for this palette right now. So that might have been the best Fabfitfun box that I have ever unboxed. All the items this season were pure gold, and they just took it to like a brand new level. They just really made a very high standard for the winter box. It is going to be very hard to compare with this box, so I'm really excited to see what they have in store for the winter. Now we're going to move on to the last beauty box of this huge unboxing, and it is POPSUGAR. Now, if you guys watch my channel, you know that last month I was very, very disappointed with POPSUGAR. It was such a dud box for me. POPSUGAR is easily in my top 3 favorite sub boxes, but last month was just like awful. So I kind of hope they really spiked it back up this month because they're really known for doing awesome things with their boxes. And last month, I don't know what they were thinking. It was just bad. In my personal opinion, somebody else might have loved it, but for me, it was terrible. So this is the September box, and the kind of inspiration behind this box is glamorous, eye-catching, indulgent, bold, and timeless. Let's dig right in. So the very first thing that I'm seeing on the top is a hat. Okay, they're already bringing it up from last month. August, just go away. September, you are here to stay. This is like one of those really trendy, fun hats that I don't ever think that I can pull off. Again, my hair is in pigtails. I feel like everything would look better right now if I had my hair down. But I really like this. It's very comfortable. Do I even have it on right? No, I had it on right the other time. Sorry guys, I'm very new at this. I'm not a very trendy person, but this is really cool. I like it, and it's very soft. This just made up for all of August's box. Right here, this one product is better than everything that I received in the August box, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more items to go. By the way, that has by the brand Jack & Lucy if you're interested in getting one for yourself. So moving right along, the next thing I'm pulling out of the box is by NCLA of Los Angeles, and this is the Mani ER. This is really, really cute. This is a product that you could just throw into your bag and use it when you need it on the go. It is a little manicure set, and it has really pretty red felt in the inside. And again, it's just all the essentials that you need for fixing up your manicure. I'm starving right now, so the next thing that I'm going to pull out is the food item of the month. This is the gluten-free bites, the GFB. These are non-GMO, vegan, soy-free, ridiculously tasty, dairy-free, gluten-free, high-protein snacks that you won't believe are actually good for you. So that was a mouthful. Now let's put a whole mouthful into my mouth and see how they taste. So it looks like there is coconut on the outside, so if you're allergic to coconut, this might not be the best thing for you. A lot of chocolate inside. They're kind of dry. They taste healthy. They also taste good. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. They are good, but they're definitely like a healthy snack, which is not a bad thing at all. The next thing I'm pulling out is by Smith & Cult. This is the Shining Lip Lacquer, and this is the Diary of a Beauty Junkie, and it says The Warning, so I don't know if that's the shade, The Warning. It says number 2. Let's open it up and see. I do like the packaging though. The packaging is really pretty. So wow, this is like a super, super shimmering red color. Mine got a little messed up. My packaging is a little bent. I don't really know how that would happen because it came in a box, but yeah, it's a little bent and broken over here, but as long as it works, who really cares? This is like, I don't know, this reminds me, I'm sure it's going to be very pretty. This reminds me of like the lip glosses that I would buy when I was in middle school. They always had like a ton of glitter in it, and it never came up like really pigmented. It was just more of a gloss, but it had a ton of glitter in it. And if you can look really close, there's just like lots of glitter specks in here. So let's see if it's pigmented or if it's just more of a gloss. No, so it is pigmented. You are getting the color. It's not like super opaque, but you are seeing that glitter, and it's kind of thick and kind of sticky. I have a huge pet peeve about sticky lip glosses because then they just feel really heavy on your lips all day. But maybe I'll do my lips a red color and then put this over it for a nice little shine. There are 2 things left in the box for this month, and the second to last thing that I'm pulling out is by Briogeo. This is the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Hair Mask. So I've received 3 hair products between all the sub boxes that I got for September, and that makes me a very, very happy person. And the size of this is huge. This is definitely not a one-time use. This is probably like a 2 or 3 or even 4-month use. And the final product in the POPSUGAR Must Have box for September 2016 is this Flint lint-free on-the-go retractable lint roller. Now, I've never seen a retractable lint roller before, probably because this is the only one. This is the award-winning retractable design, will not stick to your things, easy to use two-step refill system, and it is high-quality Japanese paper that is easy to tear and extra sticky. It will not let you down. So here we go. You just kind of like twist it out, do your business, rip the paper off, twist it back down, throw it back in your bag. So I really, Jax, what are you doing? He is like having a ball with all the stuff that I have on the floor right now, and he's trying to eat those gluten-free, the vegan chocolate balls, but the bag is closed, so he's just like sniffing them and trying to bite them right now. Just your daily dose of little Jax right there. But anyways, I really like this idea, and this is perfect to just throw in my bag and kind of take on the go with me. It's closed, Jax. Jax, what are you doing? It's closed, buddy. You're not gonna open it. Jax, say hi to YouTube. And finally, we made it to the very last box that I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing in this video, and major props and kudos to anybody out there who made it through this entire video, because I know it is a lengthy one. I've been filming for so long that the sun is actually starting to set outside right now. So yes, let's go on to the very last box, and this is a company that I have never heard about before. They reached out to me on social media and kind of explained their whole brand, and it sounded very interesting. I did some research and I couldn't find any previous unboxings, so I'm not really sure if they're like a new company or just nobody has ever unboxed them before, but they are called the HAGRIDS HUT box, and it's kind of very similar to like the Mickey Monthly, only this is for Universal Studios, specifically for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So it sounded really cool, and I hope it sticks around for a while because that is an awesome idea. We're gonna open up, and this is what it looks like inside. And the first thing I see is a little letter, and it has the wax emblem on it. So freaking cool. It has the Hogwarts emblem on it. I'm gonna give you a little close up. So I'm going to try to be very gentle while opening this so I don't rip the pages, and I did a very good job. So there is a Hogwarts letterhead on the top. I am like so fangirling right now. It says, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Dear Allison, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I want you to be surprised if you end up signing up for this box, but if you're really interested, just ask me to tweet a picture of this, and I'll take a picture of all 3 of these pages and I'll put it on my Twitter. But this is so cool. So the first actual item that I'm pulling out of the box comes in a Wizarding World of Harry Potter bag, which means this came straight out of Universal Studios. And this is the Drink with a Clear Non-Alcoholic or Alcoholic Beverage. This is the Elixir of Refreshment, the Fire Protection Potion number 208. So this is coming straight out of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. How cool is this? I am like loving this box so far, and I think it's really awesome that somebody just decided to do one out of Universal, because there are so many Disney subscription services now. I haven't really heard of any Universal ones or Harry Potter ones, so this might be a gold mine. So I just did some snooping around, and I realized that the last 3 items in this box are all straight out of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So when I was going back and forth with the creator of this box, they said that pretty much everything was going to be Harry Potter themed, but I didn't know that it was all going to come straight out of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So that just brings this box from like really cool to outrageously cool. The next thing that I'm pulling out is the Sugar Plums Sweet Shop Taffy. This is in the assorted flavors, 10 ounces, sweets and treats. Look at the size of this, and look at the adorable packaging. I am living for this box right now. A Hogwarts patch. We are getting a Hogwarts patch, and the Potterhead inside of me right now is just screaming with joy. You better believe this is going to get ironed on to a jean jacket the second I purchase a jean jacket. It is so pretty. I love the colors. I love the details. And again, straight out of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. What? So good. So, so good. I really, really do not want this box to end, but sadly, all good things must come to an end. And the final item in this box, and the item that I am the most excited about, are you guys ready for it? Are you ready? It's a Pygmy Pop! A Pygmy Pop! Ready? Ready? It's so, oh, it's so cute. I am in my absolute happy place right now. Look how cute. And there you have it. Those are all the unboxings that I have for September 2016, and I have to say I am wildly impressed with each and every single sub box that I got this month. This was just an absolute win for me. I really, really am impressed with everything that I received. But that is what I think. I would love to know what you guys think. Did you like these boxes? Did you not like these boxes? Thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for